Come along for the ride and buckle up. Aaron Rand and Natasha Hall, Montreal Now on News Talk Radio, CJAD 800.
Yeah, you got fat shoes.
What if Simon and Garfunkel had sounded like this? It'd be a whole different kind of thing, wouldn't it?
What are you talking
I don't
about?
know. Welcome back. It is a Friday afternoon. Aaron and Natasha with you. And our next story is one that I can relate to in a sense, because we all, have favorite bands, favorite groups that we love right over the years.
And you just go see them as many times as
whenever
you
they come to town, you try to go
Yeah.
see them. If they went to Ottawa or Toronto, you might go there as well. But some people take that to the next level, as our next guest has done with the Rolling Stones. His name is Donovan Workun. He is an Edmonton actor. And what's an improviser? Is that supposed to be you're a comedian? Do you do stand-up?
Yeah, I do improv. You know the show
you
Whose
do
Line
improv.
Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know all those guys. That's what I do. I travel the world doing improv.
By
How
the way,
awesome.
you bring that up, which begs the question, because I used to love watching that show because Drew Carey was in that show, right?
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
happened to the show? It got canceled and never came back?
No, it's on W now, I think.
Like new ones or just old shows?
Yeah, no, they're doing new ones.
No kidding.
Yeah,
That was a
I know
good
Colin
show.
Mockery and Wayne Brady pretty well. And, yeah.
Hey.
I used to love that show.
How cool is
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey?
let me try to understand what's going on here. You're a giant Stones fan, and
Well, I'm not a... Okay.
Oh, no,
yes,
wait, no.
I'm a huge... Okay, keep going. Keep
no,
going.
you
Well,
can't
yeah, you
not be a
say you're-
huge fan.
You say you're not a
No,
super
no.
fan. You obviously
I'm not
are.
I'm not a. There are people. There's a guy in Montreal that is now friends with me on Facebook, and I think he's seen them 45 times.
Oh, well,
So,
wait, then we're going to call him. Thanks for being
I
here
would,
anyway,
I
Donovan.
would.
Take care.
No problem.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm just the most interesting guy. that you're gonna-
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My bad.
That's probably true.
I want to.
Yeah,
So
let's
first
go.
of all, we didn't give the backstory. The backstory is you have been to, you believe, around 30 Stones concerts so
No,
far.
I know it's been 30.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Concerts for sure, guaranteed. Yes.
And
I
now
remember every one of them.
now they're back on tour, right? They're doing their 60th anniversary tours. And where?
Yeah, you bet.
Where are they going? Where are you going?
All through Europe. They've got 2 months. They're doing, I think, 14 or 15 shows from Sweden to Italy to 2 shows in London and Liverpool and Germany, all over.
Okay, so I understand that you were 18.
And my mouth is watering.
And your mouth is watering. I understand you were 18 the first time you went to see the Stones, and you had to get a loan from your mom or something?
Well, yeah. So I was 19. I just turned 19, and I wanted. The Rolling Stones had a dry spell of 10 years where they weren't touring and they were going to break up, and that's when I was like just becoming a big Stones fan at that point because I'd inherited some records from my brother, and so when they went on tour, I was like, well, I'm 19. I don't have a job. How am I going to do this? So I asked my mom if she would co-sign a loan for me. And the banker, she was like, yeah, of course. Yeah. And so the banker was like, oh, are you buying your first car? And I'm like, going to see the Stones. and the banker just looked at my mom like I was crazy. And she's like, yep. And just signed the paperwork. And
That is so
basically
cool.
high-fived me and we walked out.
So you said you inherited a record collection which included the Stones. How did that happen?
Yeah, well, so when I was 13, my older brother passed away, unfortunately. But so I got all his records, and he had all the classics,
okay.
the Led Zeppelin, the Doors, and all that sort of stuff. But in the mix there was like the original 2020 Broadway pressing of Sticky Fingers. And oh boy, did I play that a lot.
Isn't it funny, though, when you say that and you think of all the stuff you inherited, like generationally, all the music, but that's what really stuck out to you. That's what you kind of clung to as opposed to everybody else. You ever wonder why?
Yeah, and that's a good question. Some of the songs, I remember hearing Give Me Shelter for the first time, and I remember thinking, geez, I know this song. How do I know this song? And my sister was like, oh, yeah, we played the heck out of that song when you were a baby. Yeah, we loved that song.
Okay.
And so I'm like, maybe just somehow instinctively, intrinsically, it just kind of worked its way into my tiny baby DNA. And I, grew up being a huge Stones fan.
Donovan, do you think it also makes you feel closer to your brother, the fact that you're always going to see the Stones and this is just a part of your life now? So in a way, he's still always a part of that?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice thing to say and think. That would be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's go with that.
Okay,
Why
I'm going
not?
to say that now. Thank you. As I'm starting to cry. Thanks for that,
Oh,
though. Awesome. No, that's very sweet. Yeah, that could be.
So you said you've been to 30. You're going to go to at least 2 more, possibly 3 more. My first...
Well, sure.
Okay, but I'm thinking, given that you've been at that many shows, have you actually ever met any of the guys in the band?
Yeah. Oh boy. I can't remember what year it is now, but I managed to get backstage at Madison Square Gardens. A friend of mine, Ghost, wrote a book for an autobiography for Chuck Leavell, who's their keyboard player. So he got us backstage tickets, and I remember I was standing next to John Lithgow at one point, and then Charlie Watts came out, and I'd already had. Look, I'm not going to lie. I drank all their Stella Artois, so I was feeling pretty good. And because I figured they owed me, right? I'm like, I'm drinking all their beer. I spent a lot of money on these guys. They owe me.
Oh, my God. I love
and
you.
And then Charlie Watts walked in, and they were like, if one of the Stones comes in, do not point. Do not talk to them. Just pretend it's normal. And I'm like, yeah, pretend it's normal. So the first thing Charlie Watts shows up, I point. And then I just go, I got nothing to lose. So I walked up, shook his hand, told him how great he was, and how amazing I thought he was, and he said, thank you very much. And I was like, well, okay, now I'm good.
That was it?
It was awesome. Yeah, I was, what am I going to say? He's a quiet man.
No, I mean, that was it for the ones you met. Never met Mick Jagger, Keith?
No,
Okay.
I've never. I had Keith Richards give me a dirty look once in a concert, but that was about it.
That's something to be proud of. Now, what do you think it'll be like to see the Stones without Charlie?
Well, I've seen them without Charlie in October 14th, I think it was. I took my kids to SoFi Stadium where they had the Super Bowl, and we saw them. It was funny because that was my 30th concert, and my daughter is 19, and we saw them in California, in LA. So I'm like, wow, that's kind of a full circle thing right there. So that'll be a pretty special memory.
So you've dragged your children into this obsession as well.
I didn't. They weren't kicking and screaming.
No?
They went willingly. No, my son has seen them 5 times, and my daughter's seen them 3. And actually, when before COVID had hit, they had planned their No Filter tour, and I called my kids or texted them, and I said, "Hey, you want to go see them with me somewhere?" And my son's like, "Dad, my sister and I already have tickets for Vancouver. Where are you?"
I love it.
I'm wondering, as you describe that, so are you one of those parents who was playing this music all through the house? Is that how your kids got to learn even who the Stones were? Because that's not a typical music for a 19-year-old these days, is it?
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. Yeah, we had played. Well, the Stones are a huge part of my life. I have a Rolling Stones pinball machine that my kids grew up playing.
Of course
And
you
a
did.
tattoo.
Yeah, well, I didn't get the tattoo until my daughter when she was 16 and wanted to get a tattoo, and I had to sign the paperwork, so I thought, heck, I'm here, let's get one too. But, wow, it makes me sound like I'm really progressive. I'm a little more conservative than that. Yeah, we always played the Stones. I remember coming back from some tour, and my son used to put on his bathrobe and dance in front of the big screen TV with a Rolling Stones live concert on, and he would do like a wicked Mick Jagger impersonation. It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little smitten here with you and your whole family. This just sounds like a wonderful thing. And then, but the fact is, it's got to cost a lot of money traveling all over the place to see. Yeah. So, I mean, do you save up for this? Is it just you budget? You allocate
or you're
funds?
going back to the same bank manager and saying, "Hey, remember me from when I was
same guy's still
19? I
around.
need some more money."
Yeah. He's like, I already got you pre-approved. He gets the tour dates before I do.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate enough that even though I'm an improviser and an actor, I do pretty well. You know, I've gotten I get a lot of work, and luckily, yeah,
Good.
I make it work.
Good.
I should point out, you're in Edmonton, right? That's home for you?
I'm in Calgary right now, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm from Edmonton.
Okay. I'm wondering as well, so now that your kids are into this and you're into this, it sounds like such a great story. I asked you if you met anyone. I understand at one point you were sitting front row at one of their concerts. Was that right?
Yeah, well, a couple times.
Okay.
So they did 2 back-to-back concerts in Edmonton one time at a place called Commonwealth Stadium, which seats like 80,000 people. And after the first show, I was doing improv at a bar where we were doing all the improv scenes were Rolling Stones based. And I'd heard that some of the Stones band had shown up and were waiting in line to get in. So I walked out the line, and sure enough, there was Bernard Fowler and Chuck Leavell and the Uptown Horns, their horn section at the time, and a couple other people. I guess Ron Wood drove by, but it was too busy. So I got them in. I got them a table. I said, whatever you want, eat, drink, I'll make sure that it's covered. I'll get the owner. We'll take care of you. And then I got them up on stage to play with the house band.
No.
And,
No,
so
you
they
didn't.
spent the whole night playing.
Wow.
Yep. I said, you guys want to come play? And they're like, absolutely. So
What?
then I drove them back to the hotel in my little car, taking trips to get them all back to the hotel. next night I'm front row at the concert, and Keith Richards is standing next to Chuck Leavell, and they're doing like the piano kind of solo for Honky Tonk Woman. And Chuck Leavell looks over and sees me, and he just starts pointing, and he's like, Donovan! Donovan! And I was like, oh, this show is just for me.
Wow. That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is the best.
I'm in their IMAX movie as well, the Stones at the IMAX.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah,
you mean
front
just
row in that.
as a fan, right at the show?
Yeah. No, I was on stage.
Of course, you were playing with Mick, of course. It's
yeah.
silly of me to think otherwise.
Yeah.
Listen, we're out of time. Your story is so great, and I love the fact that your kids are into this now as well. So like a new generation being introduced to that music, I think it's great.
Yeah, they turned me on to Stone songs that I don't even remember anymore, and they're like into it. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool.
What's your favorite Stone song?
Tumbling Dice, I think.
Okay, Tumbling Dice.
Yeah.
Best ever.
Yeah, but it's like picking a child, right? How do you pick?
True. Fair enough. Yeah.
Same.
Hey, Donovan, thank you so much. You've been great.
Oh, thank you.
And listen, have fun. When's your next one?
Oh, it'll be just to be honest. I'm actually, I don't know if you know our premier, Jason Kenney.
Yes.
He is a real trip.
Is he still your premier as of today, by the way?
Boy. Yeah, well, yeah,
okay.
I hope so, because I play him in a musical called Jason Kenney's Hot Boy Summer.
Oh,
On
okay.
tour through the province. So, yeah, you can look it up. It's hilarious. So I'm trying to work this schedule around the Stones schedule, and so
okay.
It's
well, I know you'll find a way, because you always have, so there's no reason to think you won't this time.
Absolutely.
Donovan, thank you so much. Very much appreciate your time today.
Awesome. Thank you,
Take
guys.
good care, man. Donovan Workun, Workun. He is in Edmonton. He says in Calgary right now, but his home is in Edmonton. He is.
I mean,
he's great.
I'd seen him on the news, but that was like other level to actually speak to him. And quite a great story. How fun.
Amazing story. And now, for those people out there, when he said improv, I asked right off the top, that used to be, I used to love that show.
Me too.
Whose Line Is It Anyway? With Drew Carey and Wayne Brady and I forgot his name. The Canadian, Colin Mockery, right. So it's still on, apparently. So now I have to check it out, because that was one of the really, really good shows. Audience suggestions, they do improv, so now we know it's still on the air. Didn't know that.